Hello, this is TeenageASMR, and I figured for my first video I would do a Myers-Briggs personality test. I got inspired by this from Bill Maxboxfax, who's another Tinglesmith, or whatever word you want to use for it, and he did a bunch of online puzzles as well as some like math tutorial type things, and those were all screen recorded, and it kind of inspired me to do this. I don't think anyone's done it before. So a Myers-Briggs test is essentially, it's just a personality test, and it groups you into a bunch of different categories based on 4 letters, and each letter is one of 2 different and opposite personality types. Like the first one can either be an I or an E, and an I is introverted and an E is extroverted. And so it's just 4 letters that are a lot like that and are opposites. So I'll just get started here. And the first question is that you are almost never late for your appointments. And I'm almost always late, so I can't say yes to that. And you would like to be engaged in an active and fast-paced job. Yes, I would. You enjoy having a wide circle of acquaintances. I guess so. I would more enjoy having sort of a few close friends. So actually, yeah, I'll put no there. You feel involved in watching TV soaps. Not at all. You were usually the first to react to a sudden event, such as the telephone ringing or an unexpected question. Yes. You are more interested in a general idea than in the details of its realization. Let me take a second to figure out what that really means. I think it's kind of, you're more interested in the general idea of things rather than just individual tiny little details, which I guess is true. So yes. You tend to be unbiased, even if this might endanger your good relations with people. Yes. Strict observance of the established rules is likely to prevent a good outcome. I think a lot of rules are in place for a reason, so I'll say no. It is difficult to get me excited. I get way too excited about a lot of things, so I'll put no there. It is in your nature to assume responsibility. In group projects and in group scenarios, I'm usually try to be the leader, sort of, and whenever a problem happens, I blame myself, so I'll put yes. You often think about humankind and its destiny all the time. You believe the best decision is one that can be easily changed. Yeah, I guess so, because if you make a bad decision, you don't want to really have it on your chest for a while, so yes. Objective criticism is always useful in any activity. Yes. You prefer to act immediately rather than speculate about various options. Well, I guess considering I'm speculating about this, I'll take that as a no. You trust reason rather than feelings. I'm not a very emotional person. I'm more kind of mechanical with my decisions and trust that I make good decisions if I just used established patterns and things like that. So I guess that'll be a yes. You are more inclined to rely more on improvisation than on prior planning. Improvisation, sorry. Yes. You spend your leisure time actively socializing with a group of people, attending parties, shopping, etc. Not at all. Most of my summer has literally just been me doing this, basically. You usually plan your actions in advance. No. Your actions are frequently influenced by emotions. I don't plan stuff out, but at the same time, I don't really have knee-jerk reactions to things, especially not emotional knee-jerk reactions, so I'll say no. You are a person somewhat reserved and distant in communication. Yes. You know how to put every minute of your time to good purpose. I have so much summer homework that I should be doing. No. You readily help people while asking nothing in return. Yeah, I do. You often contemplate the complexity of life. That's more of a yes than a no. After prolonged socializing, you feel you need to be away and be alone. Yes. You often do jobs in a hurry. I just want to get it done. You see easily the general principle behind specific occurrences. Yeah, I suppose so. You frequently and easily express your feelings and emotions. No. You find it difficult to speak loudly. I'm actually in a lot of public speaking clubs and stuff like that, and I'm very good at it, not to toot my own horn, so I'd say no. You get bored if you have to read theoretical books. Yes. You tend to sympathize with other people. Yes. You value justice higher than mercy. I don't think vigilantism is a good way to solve problems, and I think it's better to just give people a second chance, so I'll say no. You rapidly get involved in the social life of a new workplace. I don't really have experience with that, but if I'm kind of thrust into a new social area, then I like to get to know people, so I guess so. The more people with whom you speak, the better you feel. Not true at all. I like my friends the way they are. You tend to rely on your experience rather than on theoretical alternatives. Yes. You like to keep a check on how things are progressing. I guess so, sure. You easily empathize with the concerns of other people. I do. You often prefer to read a book than go to a party. Yeah. You enjoy being at the center of events in which other people are directly involved. Yes. You are more inclined to experiment than to follow familiar approaches. I like kind of having a set pattern in which I do things, so not really. You avoid being bound by obligations. Yes. I don't like being obligated to do things. You are strongly touched by stories about people's troubles. I'm not, to be cold-hearted and honest, I'm really not. I'm more touched by experiencing things and being close to someone who's experiencing things than just hearing about it. Deadlines seem to you to be of relative rather than absolute importance. Well, my whole way of doing things is that I need to get it done before the deadline, but as long as it's done before it and done well, then that's okay. So I often stay up really late at night doing homework and things like that, but I still get it done by the deadline, so I guess that'll be a no. You prefer to isolate yourself from outside noises. Absolutely. It is essential for you to try things with your own hands. Yes. You think that almost everything can be analyzed. Not everything is numerical and can be put into a number and can be really studied. A lot of things in the world are more random and don't really have pattern to them, so no. Failing to complete your task on time makes you uncomfortable. Oh my god, yes. You take pleasure in putting things in order. I don't like doing it, but I like seeing the end result. So, I guess so. You feel at ease in a crowd. I don't. I'm kind of agoraphobic. I don't like being around a lot of people. You have good control over your desires and temptations. That's a no. You easily understand new theoretical principles. Not really. The importance of searching for a solution is more important to you than the solution itself, or the process, I'm sorry. And that would be a yes. You usually place yourself nearer to a side than in the center of a room. That's true. When solving a problem, you would rather follow a familiar approach than seek a new one. Some of the answers or questions are kind of repeating, I'm noticing. You try to stand firmly by your principles. I don't really have my own code, I guess. Like, I know a lot of people have just a little rule book that they like to follow in life, but I really don't. So I guess that'll be a no. A thirst for adventure is close to your heart. That'd be a yes. You prefer meeting in small groups over interaction with lots of people. Yes. When considering a situation, you pay more attention to the current situation and less to a possible sequence of events. When I make a decision, I like to think about how that decision will impact other events in the future, so that would be a no. When solving a problem, you consider the rational approach to be the best. Absolutely. You find it difficult to talk about your feelings. Not really, I like to rant, so. You often spend time thinking of how things could be improved. Yes. Your decisions are based more on the feelings of a moment than on thorough planning. I suppose so. You prefer to spend your leisure time alone or relaxing in a tranquil atmosphere. That'd be a yes. You feel more comfortable sticking to conventional ways. I don't know, my ways of solving things are kind of progressive, I would guess, so that'd be a no. You are easily affected by strong emotions. Not really. You are always looking for opportunities. Yeah, I am. My desk, workbench, etc. is usually neat and orderly. I actually have a few cups on my desk right now, and my phone, and a plate or two, so that'd be a no. As a rule, current preoccupations worry you more than future plans. Yes. To be honest. You get pleasure from solitary walks. I do, actually. I take walks a couple times a week, so I do. It is easier for you to communicate in social situations. No, I sometimes I get lost in my words, or I can't really think of something to think of, so not really. You're consistent in your habits. Yeah, I do the same things a lot, so. You are willingly involve yourself in matters which engage your sympathies. I'm guessing that's saying, like, I like to help people when I feel sympathetic towards them, so that's a yes. You easily perceive various ways in which events could develop. Yes. And then a little demographic information. So. And it says that I am an INFP, which is an introvert, intuitive, feeling, and perceiving. And I have a moderate preference of introversion over extroversion, a slight preference of intuition over sensing, a slight preference of feeling over thinking, and a slight preference of perceiving over judging. And it says that... Oh, these are just advertisements. Okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is my first video, so I apologize if it's kind of crappy and if I might have talked a little bit too fast. That's something I'm trying to work on for my newer videos that I'm going to be making. And thank you, and if you liked this video, and if you want to see more, then subscribing would really, I would really appreciate it. So thank you for watching.